Yeah, if you're on here live, just say hey so I can see who's on here. And then I'm gonna bring this up over here too. Who do we have on so far? Let's see. If you're on here live, just say hey. Oh, there we go. Hey, Bev. Just saw your comment. How's everything going? Haven't seen you here in a while. You'll have to let me know how this week goes with eating a little more. How you feeling this weekend? Hello, hello. A few more people jumping on. Okay, yeah, getting ready today. That's good. Okay, so we got 3, 4 people on. What are you guys' big wins for the week? What'd you guys do really well? Did you improve some performance, some endurance, some strength? Did you lose a little bit of weight? Get all your workouts in? Get most of your workouts in? What'd you do really well? For me, didn't make any improvements performance-wise, but it is what it is. When you've been doing it a while, it doesn't happen every week. Um, but I actually stuck really well with all my meals. So I'm sure I'll have a good week this week. What'd you guys do really well? That's not good. What do you think? What do you think is going on? And what's been bad for you specifically? Has it just been nutrition, the workouts, both? But that's good that you're here because right now we can plan out your week. Okay, Lynn, no cheating on the diet, avoiding sweets. That's good. Bev, workouts are going good, going well. Yeah, it's nice when you can actually feel yourself getting stronger, right? Hmm. And with the knee pain, when are you feeling it? Like just all the time? Even walking, even sitting? When- And uh and are you taking a joint supplement at all? Oh, you're good, Jonathan. You got on here. What's uh what's a big win for you this week, Jonathan? If it's sporadic, that's a good thing. That means you can't fix this. Are you taking joint supplements, and if so, which ones? Okay, multivitamins aren't going to help your joints. I'll send you some links for joint supplements, and it could be something like me with my elbows. My elbow pain, uh, I have elbow pain all the time if I'm not taking my joint supplements regularly because I press so heavy, and I've been doing it for 15, 20 years, right? So because of that, there's like if I go to a doctor, they do every kind of test. There's nothing wrong with my elbows, but they need to be taken care of. Um, so there are joint supplements that are out there that would help. I would say if you want to hit it from every single angle with joint sups, then a good glucosamine, a good fish oil. Most people don't know this, but fish oil actually really helps with joints. And to be honest, when you search for fish oil, there's really cheap fish oil that you can get at like CVS for like $7. Don't get that. It's not going to work. Fish oil is one of like in most of the supplement realm, I would say I like to stay in the middle price range. Like the super high end stuff usually isn't worth it, but usually the super cheap stuff isn't very digestible, so you kind of waste your money. So, and fish oil is definitely one of those where you don't really want the cheapest one, but then you probably don't want to spend, you can get fish oil for $80 a bottle too. You don't want that either. You want one of the high quality mid range ones, and that's where you'll see quite a bit of difference. But like I said, you won't have to pay $80 a month for fish oil, right? Um, so I can send you some links for those. Actually, for fish oil and glucosamine, Flame is coming out with a few good ones, and I think they're launching end of end of this coming week. So I can definitely send you those links, and then uh, fish oil, glucosamine.
And then the last one is Cissus quadrangularis. And I would say that's helped my elbows a ton. It also helps with recovery. And that you can get on Amazon. It's very cheap, 20 bucks for 40-day supply, something like that. Um, but if you take all of those, if you take all three of those every single day, you're going to notice reduction in pain within a few weeks. And these are natural supplements. Um, they're great for you. I don't really have knee pain myself, but I also feel like it's kind of the same thing where if I were running a lot and walking more, and doing heavy squats again more, my knees definitely feel it. But because of the supplementation, all that pretty much takes care of me. So I don't really try to push supplements for a lot of solutions, but when it comes to joints, especially if you've gone to all the doctors and they say nothing's wrong with you, but you're like, hey, there's definitely something wrong with me. I'm in pain all the time. Then you probably need a supplement. Supplement, drink a lot of water, which you might probably or hopefully are already doing. Um, and that's really all you can do besides maybe going to, uh, I would say, other than that, the only other thing you could do is go to like a sports physical therapist, and they could maybe do some exercises with you that teach you how to move a little differently. Because fundamentally, there might be something going on with your foot, there might be something going on with your hip. Um, we have to always remember that wherever the joint pain is, that's usually not the cause. So if you have really bad knees, or if you have a lot of knee pain, the pain is in your knees, but that doesn't mean that's where the problem is. It's usually at the joint above or below it, actually. So with knee pain, a lot of times the problem starts in the foot. And so another solution or another remedy could be you need better shoes. I think everyone should think about, everyone that's on this live right now, think about the shoes that you wear regularly and how long have you had those shoes? If you have knee pain and you've had those walking shoes or those workout shoes for over 5 months, that's not good. You need to get another pair. Most people recommend if you're active and you're walking a lot and you're working out to get a new pair of workout shoes like every 3 4 months. And hardly anybody does that unless you're like a shoe head or you're really into shoes. For me, my main workout shoes that I have are Asics, um, and they're actually. Let me see if I can drop a link here in the chat. They're actually volleyball shoes, which sounds weird, but they're the perfect shoe for working out and walking. And I'll tell you why. Number one, they're cheap. They're like less than 50 bucks. Number two, they have really good calcaneus support, which is like your heel support. So it keeps your heel neutral. They're also relatively flat, but they still have arch support so you can walk long distances. They're great shoes. So um, let me, of course, find a link on Amazon. And I know this is a lot, so if um, if I miss anything, or if you want links to something, just text me about it. So, I mean, these are the men's ones. Well, technically, these are women's, and these are it. Um, I'm gonna put this link in the announcements for you guys. To be honest with you, almost any Asics walking shoe or running shoe is going to be really good. Um, there aren't a lot of bad ones, but if you're on a budget, definitely go with the volleyball one. They're, like I said, they're always 50, 60. The walking shoes or the, what do they call them? I guess just the running shoes are usually a little over 100, but a lot of times I've had other clients simply like change to a better shoe, and their knee pain doesn't completely go away, but it helps a lot. And so that's a really good option for you to kind of see some immediate relief. Did I just do that right? Hopefully. I posted a link there. So that's the link for the shoes. Let me post a link to the Cissis I like to use. This is a supplement. And then finally, for the fish oil and the glucosamine, which is a joint supplement, I'll send you those links when Flame introduces them in less than a week. I actually helped them with some ingredients, so it's super high quality and it's not at a crazy price. So I think you guys should definitely try some of those if you're suffering from a little bit of joint pain or knee pain. It's definitely going to help. And then any other kind of questions with that on knee pain? I hope I kind of helped you a little bit with that. Something's going to work. I know the doctors are saying nothing's wrong with you. Like you have to realize a lot of doctors, they know what they're doing, but it's more their type of fix is more, do I have to do surgery? Do I have to like do something big? And it's rarely their solution is rarely something about fixing your movement or fixing like the supplements that you're taking or the water you're drinking, and they don't push that stuff enough. So any thoughts on knee braces? Sorry, I'm behind on the comments. I just saw that pop up. So if you absolutely have to use one, use one. But it's definitely kind of more of a band-aid type solution, because if you need to use a knee brace to begin with, I mean maybe you should, but it's not going to fix your bad knees, right? It's going to help give them some relief. But if you're the problem I have with that is um, someone like my mom, who can be very stubborn. uh, her go-to solution would be something like that. It would be, oh, my knee hurts, let me just get a knee brace, let me get surgery. She tends to go for things like that instead of figuring out what the real problem is and fixing that. And so a knee brace is going to offer you some relief. It's going to help a little bit, but it's never going to fix the problem, because you have to remember, if you got that knee pain to begin with, it's because something is fundamentally wrong with either the way you move, the way you sit, uh, like too much overuse. Maybe you're running a marathon every week and you've been doing that for years, right? So it's more important to fix those things than figuring out how to baby our knee or how to support it with a brace. And so I'm definitely not against braces, but you have to fix the other things too. It's very, very important. Otherwise, it's just going to get worse and worse, even with the knee brace. Um, Sorry, I'm so behind on these comments because I just went off on a knee pain tangent. Uh, morning, Jennifer. Okay. The pain started overnight. I woke up one morning and the floor. Oh, very weird. Um, you could also get, if it's something like that, it's like a knot. You could also get something like like a foam roller and really lay on, if this is my, I know this is a weird angle, but if this is my knee, the front part of my thigh, and roll that out, because it might be your quads are super tight too. Um, if you haven't, do you do the big three stretches that I have a video on? Do you do those every day? If you don't, you should definitely do those too. Yeah, Amber. So I sent the Asics for the volleyball shoes, not the other shoes, but the volleyball shoes, in the comments on the announcements, and then I sent the Sissus for the glucosamine and the fish oil. Um, I think there's one on Amazon you can do that's pretty good, but I think Flame's coming out with like the really good ones. So I'll send those links when they're available too. Lynn, love Asics. I found them a year ago. I will never worry. Yeah, Asics are amazing workout shoes. I think the quality they give you for the price, if you can get them like on sale from like last year's model for like only $70, is great. The quality is better than Nike for sure. I'd say the downside is most of the Asics are pretty ugly, so you just have to get over it. They're not the most attractive shoe, but they function really well, so they're great workout shoes. Um, so what else, guys? What can I help with? Jonathan, what's going on? Walter, how are you? I see you now. What are some big wins for you? If you're just jumping on, what are some big wins for you? What'd you do really well last week? Or maybe you had a hard week. What do you need some help with? How are you feeling, Walter? A little better every day? Yeah, it's probably pretty normal. It'll get better. Yeah, actually, that's a good um, that's a good thought too. Try a few sessions out of chiropractor. Do like two, and if it's starting to feel better, keep going for a little bit. Can definitely help. Chiropractor. Everybody has a different opinion on chiropractors. Chiropractors are just like any other doctor, any other personal trainer. I think the problem is there's a ton of bad chiropractors out there, but there's a ton of bad doctors too. There's a ton of bad physical therapists. There's a ton of bad trainers. But if you find a good one, they can actually really help your hips, your back, knees. So if you have a good one around you, or if you don't know of any of them, just make sure to really read some reviews and kind of see who your best bet could be. But a good chiropractor can really help you. You need a Jonathan needs a mini truck fridge. What else? I think I'm missing some messages. Yeah, they're kind of flashing sporadically a little bit. What else can I help you guys with? What other questions you have? Looks like some new people are jumping on here. If you're just jumping on, just say hey so I can see who you are because it doesn't show me. Have you done the video on food prepping yet? Yeah, there's a few of them. Once they're edited, they'll be up on the sites. Let me check on that. I haven't heard back from them on that in like a week or two now, so let me see. Yeah, I mean, should be done soon. I'll keep you guys posted though for sure. Let me see. Yeah, it's okay, Jonathan. Anything you have a question on, just ask, and just remember with the nutrition, you don't have to do it like as is. You don't have to do Monday on Monday, Tuesday on Tuesday, Wednesday on Wednesday. If you want to make it easier for yourself, because you're on the road or a lot or busy or whatever the reason, and even for someone like me, this is what I do. If I have make myself a meal plan and it's every day is different Monday through Friday, I'll usually take what sounds best for me, um, what sounds good to me, I should say, for this week, and I'll say, okay, Tuesday's meal plan sounds really good overall, and then I'll meal prep Tuesday's plan for 3 days straight. So I'll go Tuesday on Monday, Tuesday on Tuesday, Tuesday on Wednesday, and then by Wednesday, I'm usually kind of pretty tired of it. So I'll switch to Monday's meal plan for the rest of the week, or Thursday's meal plan for the rest of the week. So you don't have to do it as is, because if you do it as is, it's obviously going to be a lot of cooking, and you're going to have to cook every single day, or you're going to have to be a master meal prepper, which most of us aren't, right? And it's because it just takes a lot of time. So it's up to you, because some people do. So a few people do like to do every day a little bit differently, right? And so it's up to you on what you want to do. For me, I always do one day and I'll meal prep it for 3 days. So I'll do, all of my breakfast all in one shot, and that doesn't take long at all, 15 minutes, because breakfast is very fast. And then I'll do, let's say I picked Tuesday's meal plan for the whole week. Then I'll do the 3 lunches, just put them in Tupperwares, and then finally do dinner, and then the snack is super easy. So you can easily do 3 days of prep in less than an hour. I would say, yeah, less than 40 minutes usually. But it depends on how you want to do it, because this is meant to be so that anyone can do it for their liking. You can also swap things out. So you can swap out, let's say you want to swap out Monday's breakfast with Wednesday's breakfast. Totally fine, because if you'll notice, all of the calories each day are the same. all of the protein and carbs and fats are relatively the same. It's never going to be exact, but it's close enough to where if you swap things out, it's not going to affect your progress at all, right? So we don't need to be neurotic about like every little gram that we have for protein and carbs and fats, but it needs to be pretty close. Let's see. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Amber. Made it, just waiting for it to get edited still. I should probably I should probably just call him. Yeah, so Lynn does the same thing. Like you don't if you're in a crunch for time, which most people are, you're probably not going to do it as is Monday on Monday, Tuesday on Tuesday, Wednesday on Wednesday. Grab your favorite meals from your favorite day. Let's say you look at your meal plan and you're like, Thursday sounds amazing. Thursday's meal plan. You can do that for the whole week, and that's just going to make your life a lot easier so that you don't have to think about it, right? Now, if you love to cook, doing one day for the whole week is it's not going to be fun. You might not like the taste of the same thing every day for 5 days straight, and so you might want to cook every day and do the plan as is. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. Everybody's a little bit different. For me, the sweet spot is 3 days. I don't really like to eat the same food on the fourth day for whatever reason. So I do 3 days. I do Monday through Wednesday, and then I'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday is easy for me because I actually don't eat a lot on Sunday. I kind of like I do intermittent fasting on Sunday without trying. So like today, I haven't eaten breakfast. Probably not going to. Um, I'm actually going to go to lunch with a few friends, but it's just it's Peruvian food, so it'll be like fish, rice, like peppers. So it's not like I'm cheating either, right? And then for dinner, I'll probably have something pretty light because I don't know. Sundays, I just like to kind of lay low and you know, I just don't have a huge appetite like I do the rest of the week. But that's generally how I prep my week. It's 3 days at a time. So let's see. I love to cook, however, it's cleaning up the mess afterwards. Yeah, that's always the problem. What's helped me a little bit is while I prep and while I'm waiting on things to finish, I'm already throwing dishes and stuff in the sink that I'm not going to use just to soak, and then as soon as everything is done, I like rinse it out and put it in the dishwasher real quick, and that makes it a lot easier. And then obviously like spray the counters down as soon as you're done with everything. I find that if I used to hate cleaning up, and I still do hate cleaning up. I think everybody does, but I find that if I do it right after I'm done cooking, it's fine. But if I wait and like I'm like, oh, I'm too tired, and then you start doing other things or watching TV or working or whatever, it'll sit there forever. And then it's like you come back like the next day because you meal prepped like later at night, and then you really don't want to do it. So I always try to do it. I always try to do it right after I'm done cooking, like just finish everything. Just get it out of the way. Let's see. What else can I help you guys with? Sorry, my eyes are bothering me. Very high pollen right now, so I'm wearing my glasses. What other questions do you guys have? This has been a good one. A lot of people on. Anything else, guys? All right. Well, this was a good session. Any any questions that come up, especially if you're just starting or you've only been here for a few weeks? Like I said, like I always say, just text me anytime. Definitely check the messages as much as I can. So, um, have a good week. If you haven't planned out your workouts for the week or your nutrition, today's the day. Plan it out today, and you'll have a good week. Okay. I'm about to do the same. I'll probably plan my whole week around 3 or 4 p.m. today. So try to do that so you can have a successful week. And I'll let you guys know when the next one is. I think we're actually going to do another one tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. All right. Have a good Sunday, and I'll see you on the next one.